Welcome to Patent Pending the podcast. We are so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us today. This is Katie and Melissa. We are here. We're ready to chat. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're here today to give you an idea of who we are, who we're looking to connect with, why we created this platform, and what types of conversations and informational marketing content you can expect from us.
Absolutely. We'll be building out this podcast, looking to connect with individuals who are going through various transformative phases in their life, such as recent grads, young professionals, new parents, newlyweds, people who are just completely flipping the script and pursuing new careers. Anyone who may identify with the lessons is, of course, welcome to listen in. We're planning to be discussing the various conversations that happen around these phases of life and hoping to connect with individuals who can relate to that. We want to share our words with anybody who can relate to what we have to talk about these transformations.
Yeah, and so this whole podcast idea was born from Melissa and I being lifelong friends who always communicated on a deeper level than most people our age. We would go on these long walks around our neighborhood and talk about life and dissect our actions and the actions of those around us, and what 12-year-old really does that. So one day, I was having a really rough time at work and I was really needing a therapy walk. So I reached out to Melissa. And that day we went on a walk on my lunch hour and we talked about a lot about fulfillment and careers and feeling like we were in transition and didn't know what was next for us. So about an hour later, I was working from home during the quarantine and listening to a podcast, and I got a random idea. So I texted Melissa, and she called me pretty much right away. And we were both in love with the idea that maybe we could use our long philosophical talks to help others. So here we are, ready and excited to take this journey with you all.
Absolutely. We've put a ton of time into creating this for you and putting out great content, a little bit of what you can expect from the content as far as materials and conversations that we'll be putting forward into the world will be everything from entrepreneurial stories to major life changes and individuals who, again, flipped the script and made something completely new for themselves to thrive within. Um, we'll also be creating material content, informational marketing to put out. Maybe that'll be a resume builder or a checklist or a wedding planner to support people who are facing these different transitional phases in life. Um, Moving forward from there, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a background of who I am and where I'm coming from. I have a degree in international business. I graduated back in 2016 with my undergraduate degree, and I'm now pursuing a master's in industrial and organizational psychology. I'm looking to get back into the corporate world at some point, but I did that for 2 years post grad. Left that behind to stay home with my lovely children and kind of figure out what I wanted to do next. And now here we are, 2 years post leaving corporate life, and I'm back in a program now, creating new things, really getting to know myself a little bit better and navigating this new role of motherhood and being a family woman, home with my lovely kids, taking care and moving forward and figuring out my education at this time as well. I'm also an integrative health coach certified through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. I am a major health nerd when it comes to nutrition and holistic practices, something I'm very interested in talking about and educating others about. I think that the basis of everything that leads to your success comes from being in good health and being able to thrive every day. It's very important. Um, yeah, that's really it. I'm a mom, a spouse, a friend, a sister, a daughter, and so much more. I can't wait to get to know you guys a little bit better through this journey.
And I'm Katie, a Long Island girl born and raised. I work full-time as an accountant, and I have a bachelor's degree in business management. I also just completed my master's degree in accounting from Stony Brook University, and I completed my CPA exam, so now I'm just waiting for my license. I love to dance. I love the sun, wine, country music, coffee. I always say that I have a logical mind and a philosophical soul. I'm a total extrovert and love nothing more than a good, healthy debate because I can see situations from so many different angles. And I think that's an important skill to learn because it helps you relate to others who maybe don't have the same perspective as you. I think something so beautiful happens when we go through change. Many times we find out something new about ourselves, or we tap into something that we didn't realize was there. I'm so excited to dive into these topics with all of you and bring together a community of people who build each other up and lend a hand during times in our lives when we're so vulnerable. So, what we're planning to do going forward with this podcast is release episodes every Thursday. Because this is the first week, we decided to put out our intro on Thursday, and then we'll actually have our first guest on Monday. And then going forward from there, we'll have an episode every Thursday.
Yes, you guys are going to love her. She is amazing. She is a health coach, personal trainer, yoga instructor, ball of energy, new mom. And I'm not telling you anymore because you just need to come listen and love her as much as we do. That'll be on Monday, June 15th, 2020. We're going to be here releasing that for you. And just kind of moving forward from there, we're just looking to build out a community and really meet you guys where you are. I think it's a major concept to understand as you go through any sort of change in life, as you're transitioning, as you're growing, that you need to meet yourself where you are. And you need to be around like-minded people who are willing to meet you where you are. If you're always working with people that are so far ahead of you or so far behind you, it's going to pull you in all different directions. And you're just going to be confused and lost and not excelling the way that you potentially could be if you were more aligned. So we're looking to build out a community and really help you guys to do that as we do the same for ourselves as well. We're big networkers. We're really looking to assist you guys in any way that we possibly can and just see where this journey takes us and you.
Well, that's a wrap.
Thank you guys so much for listening in today. We can't wait to be back here with you for our first official guest featured episode that's coming this Monday, June 15th. Mark your calendars and be sure to go follow us on Instagram just so you can stay up to date with everything going on in the meantime. We're creating and producing day by day. We want you to see it, so get on there. Our handle is patent pending _ the podcast. You can find updates on everything we're doing there. If you're interested in collaborating, don't hesitate to reach out to us via DM. Email's fine as well. We're at patentpendingthepodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's patentpendingthepodcast@gmail.com. Bye for now, friends.